Let us begin.
Let us begin.
Let us begin.
Bienvenido a Talker Gym.
He always proceeds with caution.
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 He is a vulnerable soul.
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 Admission to the concert is free.
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 It was a non-profit organization.
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 They will meet halfway.
They will meet halfway.
They will meet halfway.
They will meet halfway.
The lawsuit ended in a settlement.
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 It is timely to address the issue.
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 The seal on the envelope was broken.
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 There is a hazard ahead.
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 This meeting is highly productive.
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 The software needs an upgrade.
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 He is an anonymous artist.
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 Sacrifice is necessary for success.
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 There are laws to prevent monopoly.
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 He executes his plans with precision.
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 The love between them is eternal.
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 He attended a prestigious university.
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 The militant group organized a protest.
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 Inspiration fuels creativity.
Inspiration fuels creativity.
Inspiration fuels creativity.
Inspiration fuels creativity.
The rumor spread throughout the town.
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 A handful of opportunities await.
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 He will contend for the championship.
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 The choir performed a beautiful melody.
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 Her argument has great validity.
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 He has chronic back pain.
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 Slavery has left a dark legacy.
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 My predecessor was highly experienced.
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 The sun sets on the horizon.
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 It's a frustrating conflict.
It's a frustrating conflict.
It's a frustrating conflict.
It's a frustrating conflict.
There was a leak in the roof.
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 There is a charming pond in the park.
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 The new software is highly functional.
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 The Senate discussed new legislation.
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 He wears a mask to protect himself.
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 The grief I felt was overwhelming.
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 He had a weak pulse.
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 The scope of the project is extensive.
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 The restoration process is complete.
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 The excessive noise was disturbing.
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 He made a rational decision.
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 He receives a generous pension.
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 She shed tears of joy.
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 The inmate was released yesterday.
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 The accusation was false.
The accusation was false.
The accusation was false.
The accusation was false.
The accused was found guilty.
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 There is a transcript of the meeting.
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 The performance was superb.
The performance was superb.
The performance was superb.
The performance was superb.
Twist the truth and create confusion.
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 Custody is a legal responsibility.
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 He preaches love and compassion.
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 He eats and reads simultaneously.
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 The correspondent reported the news.
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 He punched the wall in frustration.
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 There was a dispute over the property.
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 He wears a protective helmet.
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 She has dual citizenship.
She has dual citizenship.
She has dual citizenship.
She has dual citizenship.
He denies his involvement in the crime.
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 The sound of the alarm was acute.
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 The rookie scored a goal in the game.
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 He wore a golden crown.
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 The verdict was in his favor.
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 He will betray my trust.
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 Revenge is not the answer.
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 She is a feminist and liberal.
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 The corresponding document was found.
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 The ash covered the entire ground.
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 The previous meeting was not productive.
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 The hunter caught his prey.
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 He is generally a cautious driver.
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 I compute the data for the analysis.
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 The injection cured the pain instantly.
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 My plea was heard and granted.
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 The bird builds its nest in the tree.
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 There is a consensus among the experts.
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 The upcoming event will be spectacular.
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 Liberty is the foundation of democracy.
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 He is an amateur photographer.
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 There is chaos in the city.
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 He found refuge in nature.
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 I have a deep affection for you.
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 She devises a master plan.
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 They formed a successful duo.
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 He is a liberal thinker.
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 Her performance was exceptional.
Her performance was exceptional.
Her performance was exceptional.
Her performance was exceptional.
He filed for bankruptcy.
He filed for bankruptcy.
He filed for bankruptcy.
He filed for bankruptcy.
There was a blast near the building.
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 He stumbled upon a hidden treasure.
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 There is a flaw in the system.
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 He's always standing there.
He's always standing there.
He's always standing there.
He's always standing there.
He is not a very dedicated worker.
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 We all applauded a lot.
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 I am thrilled with my new job.
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 The two sisters look alike.
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 She is eligible for the scholarship.
She is eligible for the scholarship.
She is eligible for the scholarship.
She is eligible for the scholarship.